Well, hello everybody. Welcome. Good to see you. Hi, Natasha. All is well here. Hey, Norm. I see you calling in, Francine. And Michelle, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hi from Michelle and Diva. Hello to you both. So, hey, it's Sunday night. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Orlando, Florida. The sun's going down. It was a nice day, a little bit of rain. I got a lot done. We're going to do some mindfulness. We're usually around about 25 minutes, the max 30. We end off this session with about a 10-minute meditation. Hello. So I did an unboxing today for you tarot folks. And I just kind of going over what I did. You guys, let me know what you've been up to today. So I did the Hip Witch Tarot unboxing. I did release that one. A couple days ago, I did the Nightmare Before Christmas unboxing. Now, the funny thing was, is someone said, oh, hey, where can I find that? So I went online, looked at Amazon, and there wasn't any. And then I realized it was printed in 2008. And they're like, no more, it's out of print. I bought this for just the retail price, probably $25, $27. You guys, they're selling used for $170 and new for as much as $750. So I immediately went, oh, I can't sell it. But now I don't know if I want to use it. Oh, you walked in the woods, Michelle. How beautiful. Oh, her ears say she hears you. Oh, good. I'm glad she hears me. So yay that you got to walk in the woods. Beautiful day. Yes, guys, let me know how you spent your Sunday. Or if you're watching this later in the archive or the replay or something, let me know. You tag me so you can say at Mitchell or something. And then I'll know how you were a little mindful today. OMG, right, Michelle? Yeah. So I just made an unboxing, but I haven't released it yet, of the Santa Muerte Tarot deck, Book of the Dead. Guys, it is gorgeous. V talked about that deck. She said this is the deck she uses exclusively to communicate with her father who's crossed over. So it's kind of a cool deck. And then I got another one, this little one, Tarot to Go. It's got a little book in there and a deck. I have not unboxed it yet, but it's the Mary Hanson Roberts deck, which is Mary Hanson Roberts. But I went online, and these little suckers, there was one place on Amazon selling them for $4.98 each, so I bought 4. They wouldn't let me buy any more than 4. But they would make great little gifts. So I made Gordon Ramsay turkey, which was delicious. Woohoo, beautiful. Oh, I love it, Natasha. So yeah, so today we're working through, we're on number 6 of 99 ways to live a more mindful life. I truly hope that this helps you. If you ever want to do a one-on-one with me in mindfulness, you can book that. They're only $40 for a 30-minute session. We talk a little bit about what's going on in your life. We pick maybe 1 or 2 things to work on, and then I work those keywords and things that we talk about into your mindfulness session, kind of like I do here, but it's very personalized. And then if there's subsequent sessions, we may do NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, EMT, eye movement therapy, or even hypnosis, all of which we can do online. So I love this part of the work that I do. And in my corporate day job in health and fitness, I get to do a lot of mindfulness, usually 5 to 8 sessions a week when they need me. And I do 2 every week with a lot of nurses, because I'm fitness, but I'm connected to a big hospital. So I'm part of that employee. The light goes on. So tonight we're going to go over, so this is the book I'm doing, and mindful.org is a great resource and website. Mindful.org, their magazine is Mindfulness, and they do like every 2 months they do a magazine, but then like once or twice a year they do these kind of like elaborate like bullet point short little articles. Like this one is literally 99 ways to live a mindful life. So the entire little extended book or magazine is all about that. So today we're working through number 6, and this one you've probably heard before. And this is something that can bring about, I'll say, anxiety or nervousness or anxious feelings for me. And it's about setting small, achievable goals. Because when I went through hypnotherapy training, which was 9 months of my life, it was 500 hours. If you've ever done any hours, like yoga hours or anything. You know what 500 hours is like. It was a part-time job for 9 months. It really was. It was 15 to 20 hours a week. It was amazing. I loved every minute of it. It's like being in your core programs in college. You're like, yes, I can't wait to get there. But setting achievable goals, my teacher often used the word chunk it down. And I literally will hear her and his voice. Are you tagging Francine? His or her, because it was two teachers, saying chunk it down. Because every once in a while I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm at work, or I'm looking at what I got to do, and I'm like, chunk it down. Just pick one thing to do right now. I'm a list person, so I will make a list of things, and sometimes my list will make me overwhelmed. And I have to go, okay, just look at one. What is the thing I need to do right here, right now? What is the thing that I can put off tomorrow? Okay, I'll put it at the bottom of the list. So here's what the number 6 is. So we often will make big plans and big goals without thinking through realistic goals, what they realistic are, how we can realistically kind of achieve them. And I love that the example they use. For example, from going from never exercising and saying you're going to start exercising for an hour every day. Not a realistic goal. Your body is not used to it. If you got up and you walked for 10 minutes one day, that is amazing. Then the next week you'll add, 5 minutes. And then the 2 weeks after that, you'll add another 5 minutes. But instead, like I said, try setting smaller, more achievable goals. When I teach mindfulness and I work with clients, I share this story about mindfulness. So about 5.5 years ago, I said, all right, I need to get serious about this thing called mindfulness and meditation, because I would do it sporadically and randomly, and I would have my moments. But I said, all right, every morning, it's the 6th month. It was June, like 5 years ago, 2015. And I said, yeah, chunk it down is the key. You got to break it down or else it can be overwhelming. So it was June, I think 2015. I said, you know what? I'm going to start with just 6 months, 6 minutes a day. So every morning I got up, June 1st, 6 minutes. And it was probably like May, 20th. And I was like, okay, June 1st, I'm going to do it, because I'm such a numbers guy. So I'm like, let me go with the numbers. So I did 6 minutes every day. Some days I just worried about life. I had fake arguments in my head. And mindfulness is about not criticizing, not analyzing, just realizing your mind is going to wander off, and you bring it back to your breath and your body. Back to the mantra, if you're using a mantra. So July came around, I added a minute, 7 minutes. August, 8 minutes every day. September, 9 minutes, 10, 11, 12. When I got to January, I thought, what do I do? So I thought military time, 13, 14, 15. I stopped at 15. Waited a couple months, then I wanted more. So I jumped to 15 to 25. Loved every minute of it. Then I jumped to 33 and 33 seconds. So that was my mantra. And that was what I did. And I will be honest with you and transparent. Probably when I go on vacation, I don't always get to do my mindfulness as dedicated because I'm with my husband usually, and you're waking up, you're in a room, you're planning things to go. It's just very difficult. But I find my ways but usually I'm so much more mindful when I'm on vacation. I'm so much more relaxed. So there's this give and take. And so I don't berate myself if I don't get my time in. The other transparent thing is, since probably March, it's been a little challenging to do like 33 minutes. And I cut myself some slack. Right now, 17 to 21 is what I've been getting. It's still great, but I also realize, you know what? If it's a morning where I only get 10 minutes in, or I'm 10 minutes into, the alarm is set for 17, I'm 10 minutes into it, and I'm like, I can't, or my mind is wandering too much, or I'm feeling too much. I just say, it's okay. Tomorrow I'll do better. Or tomorrow I will show back up and do it again. Because mindfulness this is mindfulness in a nutshell. Consciously and with intention, paying attention to your breath, to your body, to any thoughts, feelings, or emotions that may arise. And when your mind wanders off, because it's gonna, you just acknowledge it went somewhere, and you bring awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Or if someone like me is guiding you through something, then to the guided meditation. So it really is that simple, just paying attention to your breath and your body without criticizing, without analyzing, without judging, without expectation. If your mind wanders off, you say, it's okay, and just bring it back. So any questions about chunking it down, setting, reasonable goals and things like that, please type some questions in, because about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to take you through a mindfulness, and we're just going to kind of base it off of this. So I want you to start thinking about one particular goal you have. Think think about what it is: weight loss, finishing a paper, committing to something housework-wise, having that crucial conversation with a friend or a coworker or a client. I want you to start thinking about that. And while you're thinking about it, just see if it's a realistic goal. Because during the mindfulness, I'm going to get you relaxed, and I'm going to take you, through kind of, achieving that goal, kind of, instead of a regression, a progression. So we'll kind of progress you through that event. So you kind of want to have a clear picture. So let me know if you can think of any, quote, challenges to achieving your goal. See if I might be able to work them in. Can't guarantee it depending on what or how. But yeah, and let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, it is 7:11 my time. At 7:13, I'll start our mindfulness, 7:15 at the latest. And if no questions, and you guys, I always put these over to my YouTube channel, Intuitive Mitchell, or if you Google Mitchell Osborn Mindfulness, you can usually find me on YouTube. Just search me there. But yeah, so let me know if you have any questions. If not, then we'll dive into it in about a minute. Francine, did you show up? Right now, hot on weight loss, or 40 pounds. So Norm, you're down 40 pounds, or your goal is to lose 40 pounds? How to stay mindful when negative things happen. So, and Michelle, if that's your question, so how to stay mindful? The one of the best things to do is when negative things are happening, just bring your awareness to your breath. You can put your hand on your belly, and the moment negative is happening, just bring your awareness down to your belly and just focus on the rise and fall of your belly and abdominal area. Now, here's the thing. If you're not practicing mindfulness on a regular basis, if something really troubling happens, then it's going to be hard because you're going to have to keep bringing your mind back. But the more you practice it, the easier it will be to bring your mind back to your breath, back to your body, and your mind will wander off less and less. And you'll be able to, because it's about focusing your attention, not having zero thoughts or having a blank mind, because your mind is always going. Even when you're sleeping, it's going. It's about bringing your attention to your breath and your body, putting the focus on your breath and your body, which is the here and now. Usually sad, depressing feelings are about shoulda, coulda, woulda in the past. Nervous, anxious feelings are about things that might happen, but probably won't. It's that fear, false evidence appearing real of the future stuff. So the breath is what is the between the two. So that's why we want to live in the breath in the moment. Studies have shown Americans do not take full deep breaths. We are always in the short state of fight or flight. So our systems are all off. The adrenaline is pumped in. We're just not there. So all right, Norm. So goal is 40 pounds. So Norm, I'll ask you this. Have you ever done this before? If you have, then you can do it again. If you haven't lost this much, then think back to a time where you lost maybe 10 pounds. And let's set the goal of 10 pounds by, if you're doing 2 pounds a week, which is a pretty aggressive goal, 10 pounds, 2 weeks, 5 weeks. So let's set that goal. Thank you. I noticed practicing helps, not forgetting to do it. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Michelle. Sometimes we forget to be mindful. It's like if you're on a diet and you walk into the restaurant, if you don't have the plan of what you're gonna do when you walk in there, you sit down, you get the menu and you order something. Halfway through the food, you're like, oh crap, I meant to order this and not that. I meant to cut this back and not that. So, Francine, I have been here from the start. Yay, Francine. Well, Norm was curious if you were here. Norm was wondering where you were. All right, so getting promoted. Okay, so I'm going to word the promotion, weight loss. And Michelle, I will do staying mindful as kind of a goal. So those are 3 things. Yeah, Norm. So if you've lost 40 pounds before, then you can do it. You can set that goal because you've done it. But if you've only maybe lost 10 or 15 before, and this is the first time you're really going that heavy and that strong about doing it, then set it with 10. If you're doing 1 pound a week, then that's going to be 10 weeks. So that's like 2.5 months. And I recommend Lose It app is a good one to count calories. If you're a calorie counter, if you're not, don't do it. I'm a numbers person, so calorie counting works great for me. Weight Watchers, whatever you do, have a plan and go with it. Francine is calling Norm out saying you're a worrywart. Let's just call him a concerned friend. How about that? We'll say that. Or maybe y'all know each other more than I'm assuming. So, all right, you guys, let's dive into this mindfulness about, setting small achievable goals. So we're basically going to focus on achieving some goals. So some of you shared promotion, weight loss, staying mindful. So I'm going to put up, it's all good, Rig Francine. So I'm going to put up the mindfulness session in progress. So, and go ahead and find yourself in the most comfortable position that you can be in. Allow your eyes to close whenever you're ready. Relax your shoulders. Bring awareness to your jaw. Relax your jaw. Bring awareness to your back. If there's a chair behind you and you're sitting backwards, just feel yourself relaxing back into it. Relax your legs, your arms. Just bring all your awareness to your breath. Right there, either at the tip of your nose or to the rise and fall of that belly area. You can even put one hand right there. And all I want you to do is on each inhalation, just think or repeat in your mind the word relax. So every time you take a breath in, just think the word relax. Repeat it in your mind. Following the breath in, following the breath out. And every time you exhale, I want you to just think or repeat in your mind the words release and let go. Following that breath in and out. And if and when your mind wanders off, it's absolutely okay. Now over the next 3, 4, maybe 5 breaths, I want you to simply allow those words relax on the inhalation, release and let go on the exhalation. I want you to let them just start to fade away. And as they fade, hold on to relaxing the entire body. Hold on to releasing any tension, releasing anything that's not serving you for your highest good and greatest growth right now. And letting go of any discomfort you can. And as you are there, following the breath in and out. And when the mind wanders off, remembering it's okay, just bring your awareness back to your breath. I want you to imagine there's a movie screen in front of you and it starts to flicker. And as the movie screen starts to flicker, you start to notice a scene becoming very clear. And this scene is whatever your goal, your achievable goal is. And if you don't have one, then just simply allow the scene to be something beautiful and positive. If your goal is to get a promotion, if your goal is for weight loss, or if your goal is to stay mindful, as the movie starts to play, you start to see yourself slowly moving through the scene. Perhaps you're seeing yourself, have the talks at work for the promotion. You're seeing yourself do work, get praise, get applause. If you're working towards weight loss, you may see yourself exercising. You may see yourself counting the calories, being mindful about the food you're eating. You may see yourself choosing good, healthy amounts of food for your body. If your goal is to be mindful, you may see yourself Continually bringing your awareness back to your breath and your body. You may see a smile on your face in that movie playing on the screen in front of you. Whatever your goal is, just watch the movie play. And perhaps it's a repeating, revolving scene over and over again. Or perhaps it's one that continues as your life moves forward in time. Now I want you to start to see the colors become more bright, more vivid as you become more successful with your goals, these very achievable goals. Perhaps you start to hear yourself in the movie. Perhaps you hear the soundtrack. Perhaps there's a soundtrack beneath it and the music is beautiful and uplifting, or it's motivating and strong. Whatever the music is, I want you to just increase the volume just a little bit. Just set the intention that the soundtracks become more vibrant and brilliant and loud, moving you along your progressive path. And as you watch that scene, that brilliant, bright scene with this beautiful soundtrack, you start to feel in your heart a warmth as you achieve those goals. You start to feel strong, successful. And anytime your mind may wander off, it's absolutely okay. Just bring your attention back to the movie in front of you. If all of a sudden the movie starts to play, maybe doubts or something like that, it's okay. Acknowledge, all right, I see a little doubt, I see a little worry, I see a little block. And all you do is turn the volume up and make that scene progress forward into a positive outcome. Just simply by acknowledging that there may be a bump in the road. You move over it, you move around it, you continue moving forward. Now I want you to imagine that out there before you on that scene, you see a finish line. There's people waving you on. There's bright colors. There's loud music. And this scene, this finish line, it's a finish line of your goal, your promotion, your weight loss. You're staying mindful in the present moment, leaving any sad, depressing feelings behind you, moving away from any anxious, nervous feelings from the future. And you see yourself crossing that finish line in record time with a big smile on your face, feeling alive, feeling lifted. You notice what clothes you have on. You notice whether you're in a suit or exercise clothes or beach attire, whatever it is, you just cross this beautiful finish line, people cheering you on, feeling alive, knowing you've achieved this goal. And as you move forward in your life, as you find yourself coming back into your body, back into the chair where you are, the scene on the movie slowly starts to fade, but you come back with a knowing, an understanding that you can and you have achieved the goals that you wanted to do, the one of promotion, of weight loss, of staying and being mindful. And it feels amazing. So just hold on to that beautiful feeling, allow that smile to come on your face, that warmth in your heart, knowing that you can do this, you've got this. And anytime doubt may sneak in, all you have to do is remember that finish line that you just saw, knowing that you can cross it. You can cross it. And just allow this moment to move you from any false beliefs you may have about yourself and obtaining these goals, to move from any ignorance you might have about your life and these goals and getting there, or any illusions, that you may move from these false beliefs, ignorance, illusion, into truth with love, kindness, and compassion. And just in your mind's eye say, and so it is, and so it is. Now start to bring a little more awareness to your breath, taking some fuller, deeper breaths in. And the next time you exhale, I just want you to kind of wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers just a little bit. With those full, deep breaths in, the next time you exhale, rotate your wrists, maybe point, maybe flex your ankles. Now, the next time you take a deep breath in, lift your shoulders up and set them down and back, sitting up nice and tall. And whenever you're ready, just allow your eyes to gently open, coming back fully present and aware, feeling alive, feeling lifted, having moved to that finish line, knowing that you can achieve these goals. So let me know if you're back. Let me know if you're there with me. How you doing? I'm checking to see if there are any messages real quick on the. Hope you're back. Hope you're doing well. Anybody who joined us in the middle of that mindful meditation, welcome. If you missed it, you can go back and listen. We started about 13, 14 minutes into the session, and they're always captured and saved over on my YouTube channel, Intuitive Mitchell. You can also just Google Mitchell Osborn on YouTube and find it. So I hope you're back. I hope you're awake. Hey, Tricia, welcome. Hey, Natasha. You got this, Natasha. You absolutely do. It's beautiful when you can see it. Hopefully the vision was there. Hopefully you could see that finish line. Hopefully the movie with the soundtrack and the vividness, hopefully it helps solidify it in your mind and your soul and your being. You are welcome, Norm. You're welcome, Michelle. Tricia, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I heard they had a big old boat parade over there in Winter Haven today. Oh, good, Natasha. You could feel it. That's beautiful when you can feel it. Because the way to manifest and create is through your emotions, through your heart. That's when the universe says, we got to get this. We got to get this. So you've been preparing so much. Oh, good. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, you guys. Yes, Tricia. We hope no boats were sunk. I started seeing a lot of posts on Facebook. So you guys, if you have any final questions, type them in now, because over the next 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. But thank you for joining me, hanging out with me. Yay, Natasha. All right, you guys. Well, if you ever do have a question, you can private message me, DM me, or tag me. And if it's a message about something we did and it will help benefit others, then tag me in the public forum, because then I'll answer it so everybody can kind of see and maybe we can learn something. You were there yesterday and saw the supporters. Oh, good for you. So, Michelle, you've done a 2-7-8 breathing that helped. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Good night, Norm. Thank you. Michelle, it's interesting. Sometimes I will do counting breaths, but anytime, this is me, but I'm very conscious when I teach people. Anytime I put restrictions like inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 5, 6, 7, it gives me a little bit of anxiousness, because it's like I gotta follow the rules, So if you notice my dialogue, I often say allow your eyes to close rather than close your eyes. I will use my words, on the next inhalation, repeat the word relax, which you've probably already taken 2 breaths. Because if I say inhale, think the word relax. Exhale, think release and let go. People sometimes think I need to inhale when he say inhale, exhale when he says exhale. For those of us who are rule followers like me, sometimes the restrictions just puts more anxiousness on me. And I've learned to become flexible, but it also boils down to wanting to be good, wanting to get it right, wanting to please. So I work on that part of who I am as well. Yeah, Michelle. But I've practiced it. Francine, you are welcome. Thank you. And you guys, if you're new, go to my YouTube channel, go to the playlist for mindful meditation. I think there's about maybe 10 or so. So you can go back and listen to some previous ones, and you can always go back and re-listen to this one. Also on my website, Mitchell Osborn, I've got a few meditations there. The open heart meditation is a beautiful one, people. All right. Namaste. Have an amazing night. Next Sunday night, I will definitely be doing animal communication. A week from tomorrow night, V and I will be on. But tomorrow night, I'm doing reading tarot intuitively on the my meetup group. It's called Orlando Tarot Tribe. It's on the meetup, but I also have a private page, Orlando Tarot Tribe. You have to be part of the page because I do the meetup in the Facebook rooms ability, but it's private, so you got to get there. So if you have any trouble finding it, just email me, private message me. All right, namaste. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.